Hello, dear students, and welcome. This is English language lesson for the second grade of secondary school. The topic today is Where in the World. My name is Rejhana, and I will be your teacher today. Today, you will describe specific features of a country of your choice using some guidelines and a template. For the lesson, you'll need a pen and a notebook, a device with internet connection, and a QR code scanner. First, we will try to recall what we said the benefits of traveling are, if you remember in the last lesson. So here are some photos, and try to guess. What would be the first one? Traveling is about adventure, about learning, exploring. You can travel to de-stress and also to make some friends. If you travel a lot, people say you are a globetrotter. Who is a globetrotter? That's a person who often travels to a lot of different countries. When you are a globetrotter, you also learn a lot about these countries and their culture, and you can be geography savvy. To be savvy means that you have practical knowledge or ability in something, in this case geography, but you can also be business savvy or IT savvy. We'll see what practical knowledge about European countries you have, so you can pause this lesson now and do this European countries geography quiz. The link is bit.ly Europe Geo Quiz, and here is also the QR code. So pause the video and try to do this quiz now and see how geography savvy you are. Now we will do an activity called Guess Where I Am. You will hear different people talking about their countries. They won't give you the name of their country, but you have to guess where they're from. So you should note down their names, remember their names if they mention it, and try to guess where they are from. So here are the people you'll see and hear. They're all my friends and they come from different countries, so their accents will be different, so please pay close attention. Now they'll tell you more about their countries.
Hello, my name is Victoria. My country is in the southwest of Europe, and we've got beautiful beaches and palm trees like the one behind me. And our country is famous for its delicious food like paella and tapas. And one of our famous sportsmen is Rafael Nadal. Do you know where I live? Bye.
So, what was her name? Do you remember? It's Victoria, and she comes from Spain. And she said, my country is in the southwest of Europe. We've got beautiful beaches and what? Palm trees. It's famous for its delicious food like paella and tapas. Great. Next one.
Hello there. My country is a long, tall, narrow country in the northern part of Europe. Our capital is called Venice of the North, and we have mountains where we go skiing in the winter, but we also have nice beaches along the coastline in the summer. Our sports that we like to do is ice hockey in the winter and football, of course, and cross-country skiing and downhill skiing as well. And we have some very good swimmers in the country as well. One of the most well-known football players at this time is Zlatan Ibrahimović. And we also had a very well-known DJ in the country. His name was Avicii. Maybe you know about him. So now maybe you know what country I am from. Bye.
So, what is her name? She didn't mention her name, but it's Brigitte. And she comes from, what do you think? It's from Sweden. And she said, my country is a tall, long, narrow country in the northern part of Europe. The capital is called Venice of the North. Let's hear the next one.
Hey, my name is Carmen, but the name is quite misleading. I live in a country which is surrounded by many other European countries, and the southern part in which I live is especially famous for dresses like these. I hope you can see it.
So her name is Carmen, and she comes from Germany, and said, I live in a country that is by many other countries surrounded, and the southern part is famous for dresses like these. Let's see who is the next one.
Hello, my name is Amalia. I'm 20 years old and I live in a country in the north of Europe. Usually it's not this sunny, we usually have a lot of rain, but we also like hiking and we have a lot of mountains in our country. We actually say when we're born with skis on our legs because we love skiing. Last year our capital was European Environmental Capital of 2019. We're known for producing fish, and we are a small population of people. We have a long stretched country with a lot of distances between us and a lot of different nature and different types of climates. We also produce oil.
What is her name? It's Amalia. And where do you think she comes from? She comes from Norway. And she said, I live in a country in the north of Europe. Last year, our capital was the European Environmental Capital. We are known for producing fish. Let's hear the next one.
Hello everyone, I am Odysseus and I'm coming from a country that it is in southern Europe and has many beautiful seasides, wonderful islands and brilliant sun. Well, the trademarks of my country is this one, this monument, it's called Acropolis, and also this one, it's called Ouzo. It's not for students, just for teachers. I hope you find it. See you soon, bye bye.
So what is his name? It's Odysseus, and he comes from Greece, of course. And this is what he said. My country is in the southern part of Europe. It's got many beautiful islands. This monument is called the Acropolis, and this is Ouzo. It's not for children, only for teachers. Great. Next.
Hello, I'm Joaquim. I'm living in a country by the Atlantic Ocean, one of the oldest European countries. It's known for its fine wine, and it was the place where J.K. Rowling was inspired to write Harry Potter book.
So his name is Joachim, Where does he come from? It's Portugal. And he said, I live in a country by the Atlantic Ocean. It's known for its fine wine, and it's the place where J.K. Rowling was inspired to write her Harry Potter book. Next.
Hey people, my name is Jens and my country is somewhere in the middle of Europe and we have 9 borders to other countries, 9 land borders to other countries. I hope you can guess it.
His name is Jens. Where does he come from? He comes from Germany again and says, my country is somewhere in the middle of Europe and we have how many? 9 land borders with other countries. Let's hear who's next.
Hi there, I'm Lenka from a little country of great wonders and warm hearts. The central point of Europe is here. Our capital lies on the river Danube and borders 2 other countries. Symbols on these UNESCO heritage houses became symbols of our Olympic team dresses as well.
So what is her name? It's Lenka. And the country, what do you think? It's Slovakia. And this is what she said. Our capital lies on the river Danube. The symbols on these UNESCO heritage what? Houses became also symbols on our national team jersey.
Hello, I'm Anna and I'm at the beach, as you can see at the moment. I live in the northern east of my country and what you see here behind me is the so-called Baltic Sea. Do you have any idea where I am?
So, her name is Anna and she comes from Germany again and said, I live in the northeast of my country and what you can see behind me is the Baltic Sea. Great. Next.
Hi, my name is Petra and I come from an inland country in the very center of Europe. And this is our liquid gold. Cheers!
And our last mystery person for today is Petra, and she comes from the Czech Republic and said, I come from an inland country. Inland country means the country is surrounded by other countries and it doesn't have a sea. And it's in the very center of Europe. And this is our liquid gold. Well done. Now we will talk about the article the and when to use it with geographical names. These are all some geographical names you've heard these people mention. When do we use the in front of them? Do you remember River Danube? Did they use a the with River Danube? Yes, they did. So it's the River Danube. Baltic Sea, the Baltic Sea. Sweden, no article. Atlantic Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. Czech Republic, the Czech Republic. Europe, no article. And here are some more, just to compare. In the first line, you have the United Kingdom, but Croatia without article. Himalayas, the, but Mount Everest, no article. Canary Islands, the, but Tenerife, no article. Adriatic Sea, the, but Lake Ontario, no article. So, what is the rule? When do we use the article the with geographical names? We use it with rivers and oceans, but not with lakes. We use it with countries which end in S or have kingdom, states, or republic in their name, like the Czech Republic. Then we use it with mountain ranges, planinski lanci, but not mountains. We use it with groups of islands, but not individual islands. And we use it with deserts. And when do we omit this the? When do we not use it? It's with continents like Europe or Asia, countries or regions, except the ones mentioned earlier, cities or villages, lakes, islands, and mountains. So we do not use the with these geographical names. Now let's practice some more. Here are some sentences and try to complete the or no the. Lake Victoria, so it's a lake, and we don't use any articles with lakes. And it's in Africa continent. And Kilimanjaro is the highest mountain. Do we use it with mountains? No. Netherlands. It's the Netherlands because it's a country ending in S, and it borders the North Sea. We apply the with seas. Then there is Danube. It's a river, so it's the Danube, flows through Budapest in Hungary. To get to Italy, you have to cross the Alps. It's a mountain range. Now I have a quiz for you. You can type in this bit.ly geo names or scan the code, and you have a quiz about when to use the in geographical names. So you can pause the video now and do the quiz. And now it's time to do your task, and it is to create a video for a guessing game. So you should choose a country you like, any country. You should then do some research about that country and make some notes. In your presentation of the country, you should mention at least one neighboring country, where it is located in Europe or in the world, one river, one sea or ocean if there is any, a mountain or a mountain range, and an attraction or a symbol of that country. Then you should create a video like you've seen today. It should be about a minute long. You can use your smartphone camera, and please don't forget two things. One is not to read, but to speak freely. And the second is, please don't mention the name of the country, because you will need to send this video to your classmate, and he or she should guess the country you are describing. You can also send a video to your teacher for some feedback. And this is your exit ticket for today. Typing in this bit.ly exit ticket geo link or scanning the code will take you to this wheel. You need to spin it and then write down what is asked of you. For example, 3 things you learned today, or something you still need to practice. And that would be all for today. Until next time, bye-bye.